stole and it is sunny this morning, okay? Stole and it is sunny this morning, okay? No excuse, guys, get out and garden. Today is the day, okay? So yesterday was fabulous, great forecast, you know, so really time to get out and garden. I'm going to plant a few pots for you just to show you what I do. We have them themed in a kind of pink and stuff like that, so as I go and plant them, I'll run through the needs of the different pots and stuff like that. Before I go planting, I just wanted to show you a few new bits that we have this week, okay? So we have the fabulous aquilejas, okay? So these grow every year, amazing colours and detail in the flowers, okay? And again, very easy, don't have to look after them, the slugs don't eat them or anything like that, so that's a good thing. An annual plant here, Nemesia, large specimen at the moment, you know, very fragrant, it's absolutely fabulous, and we have it in different colours, okay? This geum is probably my favourite one for the season. So this geum, again, it grows every year in your garden, so it's called petticoat peach, but it has lemony, real lemony, you know, tinges of pink, peach and white in the one plant, loads of flowers coming from the base, so fantastic plant to have in the garden, okay? And then the scabiosa, okay, so again another perennial. All great for the bees and stuff like that as well, guys, so don't forget that. Okay, so the scabiosa has these delicate looking flowers, really hardy plant, and for every flower that dies off, there's several coming underneath. There must be 40 buds on that plant. It's a real winner, you know, and we have it in pink as well. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this osteospermum, okay? It's not a perennial osteospermum, it's just a summer one, okay? So for the osteospermums, you have to have sunlight, okay? So because they close up at night and they only open up in the morning with the sun. And you really know how warm and sunny it is because the flatter they get, right? So they're real flat this morning. But the colour, the staining in the centre and tipped around the edge again is absolutely amazing. Okay, so don't forget you need sun for that. And then we have so what is this thing called? Pettichu or something like that. So it is the trailing Sardinia petunia mixed with the Calliobraco, which is the mini petunia, to create something more compact and lots of flowers. Okay, so it's a big hit at the moment, and 3 different colour variations in the one pot for $6.99. Okay, fantastic. That will fill a pot on its own. Okay, so getting on to the pots now. Okay, I'm going to plant this small little window box here first. Okay, so this is a range of pots we have in several colours. Okay, and I just thought that this would be nice just for a little hobby, you know, if you had someplace, a small window or something like that. But I thought it would be lovely even on a set of furniture, you know, on a table or something like that. So we have these anyway in greys and browns and all that, along with all of the regular window boxes and stuff like that. And at the moment you can drop in your window boxes and pots, baskets, whatever, for us to plant, or you can come in and we'll talk you through what to plant in yours, okay? So I just filled it with ordinary multi-purpose compost, which obviously at the moment has the reduced peat, and then I put in a little bit of the slow release fertilizer just to help it on for the season. Okay, so what I'm planting in this is just 2 Louisia. Okay, so these grow every year. To take them out of the pots and make the hole, okay, big enough to fit it in, and press it down nice and tight, firm in the compost around it. Okay, very important to firm in the compost. Okay, so that's one in, and as the flower stems, as the flowers wither, you'll be pulling off a flower stem, and then you've got loads and loads of flower stems coming on underneath. Okay, so it should flower away happily all summer for you. It really does like the sunshine, so if you know, in a sunnier spot it's great, but it also thrives away in shade. Okay, so this pot will be good again next year. Okay, just as it is, so pretty there on a table or a little side table of a little patio set or something like that. Very pretty, okay? And we'll reward you with loads of flowers, okay? So next we're going to do a matching pot. Okay, so it's very important that when you're putting the compost into the pot that you break up all the lumps. Okay, I pre-fill these now just time-wise, but you have to make sure that the compost is lovely and fine and without lumps. Okay, no, that lump is small, but it's a good habit to get into to break up all the lumps. I have some of the slow release fertilizer, but basically you will be just putting in a sprinkle, okay, and mixing it through the compost. Okay, some people then would ask, would I put water gel, the water saving gel in these? I don't. I only put the water saving gel if you know you're going to be away for a long period of time, or I will put them into hanging baskets, because obviously they tend to get forgotten because they're high up and stuff like that, but I generally don't put them into everything. Okay, now to start off this, we're going to put fabulous pelargonium in the back. Okay, pelargoniums are a type of geranium, or geraniums are a type of pelargonium, whichever way you'd like to say it. Okay, so they have an amazing flowering period. If you bring it in for the winter, it will go away again next year. Okay, they love the sun and they're great on graves, but they don't mind drying out that bit. Okay, so for a bit of height, I'm going to plant it at the back. Again, firm it in well. Okay, now geraniums do like sun, so this whole pot is being planted around a sunny spot. Okay, you would have to pick different plants, like begonias and stuff, if it was a more shady place. Okay, so this then, we're going to have two of these, one at either side, and these are trailing geraniums, so they trail out over the edge and flower with this fabulous mauve kind of colour. They have the little support sticks in them which you can take out once you have planted. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm planting this pot really full. Okay, you do not have to use that amount of plants in the pot, but it does look fab starting off, and it does, you know, especially maybe if you're giving it as a gift or something like that, you would plant it up nice and full. Okay, so I'm going to put this gazania. This gazania is like the osteospermums, guys, closes up at night, and the sunnier it is, the flatter the flower becomes. I'm going to plant it slightly to one side. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to plant it in the centre. I was going to put in a little Paleobraco as well, but I've decided there isn't enough of it. Okay, so that's absolutely plenty in that pot, and you can take out the little sticks then, so that the geraniums will fall over as they grow. Okay, so that's a pot for a sunny spot. Okay, it's going to be absolutely covered in flowers throughout the whole season. Okay, and that's what I was going to put in the middle again, on the same tones, the little mini petunia or the Paleobraco. Okay, but I've just decided we know. Okay, now the window box. Again, overfilling this window box. Okay, you could actually plant this window box with that. Perfect. Okay, so we have one of the triobells or the mini petunias in the 3 different colours mixed together, and the 2 bacopas, and that will actually fill the pot. Okay, but I'm going to overfill it, have it bursting with colour, and again we're on the sunny side of the street because we have the osteospermums and the geraniums. Okay, so we're going to pop the pelargonium into the back here, nice and firm. Okay, I'm going to put the bacopas in at the corners here. The bacopas then are great, but they don't need a lot of deadheading, they just need a little bit of deadheading. These are great as well. Again, the flowers, when they die off, they're so small, just you need to give a little pick them there, and they're gone. Okay, it makes an awful difference to the reoccurrence of flowers in the plant. Okay, so we're going with that Paleobraco in the front, and here we're going to fill it up nicely with 2 osteospermums, so it'll be bursting with colour. Okay, firm in nicely, and let's don't forget to water. Okay, and coming out with a little kettle of water really isn't any good. You're much better off to water them very well 2 or 3 times a week than giving them a little drop of water every day. Okay, so that's that done. Absolutely amazing. You'd be proud of it if you did it. And water. and there is some feed in them, but really, to be honest, I would be inclined to give them some tomato food or boost as the season goes on. Okay, so okay, get out gardening, guys, and we might see you later. Thank you.